Good day, everyone. I am Vanessa Chu.
I am Jasper de la Cruz.
I am Team Joshua Cruz.
I am Rans Brendan Gabor.
And I am Neil Leonard Chin.
And we are here to present our project proposal as partial requirement in C22. C Engineering Economics is a semester-long course that deals with the systematic formulation, estimation, and evaluation of economic merits of proposed solutions to engineering problems. Using its principles, we aim to determine the most economically wise alternative that solves an engineering problem.
Government-funded construction projects are essential in improving the livelihood of its citizens. However, there are cases of government projects in which quality is sacrificed in an effort to tighten the budget allocation by subpar adherence to standards, materials, and ideal design. Though cheaper, downgrading the quality of products will often backfire in the long run due to higher maintenance costs, frequent repairs, and underperforming facilities. An example of this is the premature deterioration of roads along MacArthur Highway in Longos, Malolos, Bulacan. The road has seen several repairs since its construction, which were mainly caused by a great volume of traffic, inefficient design and practices, and inefficient planning and use of materials. The problem causes inconvenience to road users due to heavy traffic, great budget allotment for repairs, and disruption of livelihood of the people nearby. With this, the project aims to address the design problem in the roads along MacArthur Highway in Longos, Malolos, Bulacan by providing a more efficient and economically sound alternative solution through the introduction of a well-planned design and efficient use of materials. Moreover, the proponents aim to use thorough analysis and advantages and disadvantages to determine the best design alternative.
So, what are the efforts provided by the party handling the condition of roads in Bulacan in general? First is the frequent road rehabilitation. The first rehabilitation that I witnessed happened around 2014 when the provincial government decided to elevate roads in the province, particularly the main highway due to extreme flooding and typhoon rains. The initiative was good, however, I've seen malpractices when they're constructing the initial elevated road. Since then, almost every year, there is a rehabilitation happening along the stretch of the MacArthur Highway in Bulacan. Another effort was the patching of roads using asphalt. This is usually done for short-term solutions only, since the MacArthur Highway is always being used by trailer trucks that aren't allowed in the expressway. Since then, the road is vulnerable to concrete deterioration, especially if the road was not constructed efficiently. So, in order to lessen the rough drive experience, they patched these damaged parts of the road with asphalt.
As mentioned earlier, we will be focusing on the construction of the road, specifically the materials that will be used. After discussing with each other, we came up with three different alternative solutions for the problem, which are cement, pervious cement, and combination of cement and asphalt. Pervious cement is a modification of cement wherein the fine aggregates were not included in the mix, which results to voids being present inside the concrete. This makes the concrete more permeable to water. Considering the current method being applied, which is asphalt that only acts as a bandage to the numerous potholes, we thought that a better long-term solution for this problem would be a rehabilitation of the road, complete with supports, any of the three materials mentioned, and all that is necessary to construct the road with accordance to the standards. Here is Ms. Chu to discuss the differences between these three materials.
So we have three proposed alternatives. First is the concrete-only mixture, which is known for its rigid finish and is most effective when constructed in its appropriate thickness and ratio. Second is a pervious concrete, which allows water to seep through and recharge to the ground. Last is a combination of asphalt and concrete, which has a waterproofing capability because of the bitumen and rigid characteristics brought about by the concrete.
In order for the project to be successful, information and data are needed to be collected and analyzed. First is the road construction standards. In order for this project to produce high-efficient roads, we need a basis to ensure that the road construction materials, design, and workmanship is of high quality. Next is the road traffic density. Roads can be constructed either with a lower or higher durability depending on the estimated road traffic density. For example, National roads usually have higher traffic density, thus the constructed road should also be of better quality. Finally, the costs for construction. The project will need to have data on the average costs per material needed for the road construction. This should prove to be more cost-efficient than the current efforts. All of this data are to be obtained either by contacting the agencies responsible through email or by going through their official websites on the internet. This concludes our project proposal entitled Rehabilitation of the of the McArthur Highway along Longos, Malolos, Bulacan.